going on? This freaking triangle just manifested right there. I mean, those triangles, man, I think, I really do believe that they got secret stealth technology. I mean, you already seen the stealth bomber, which was a freaking triangle, right? Or it's triangle shaped. So imagine if they just had one of those equipped with, basically, almost like the, run that by the Predator's, cloaking system. Ship with the Predator's cloaking system. I mean, you could straight up, go full CGI, I'd imagine, with the tech they got. Like, I think I've seen it before where it's like basically a clear glass phone. You know what I'm saying? Look at my bird friends. What's up? I mean, it's funny, freaking how often that happens. Like, especially when you're doing what I'm doing right now. Because it's almost like the birds that, like, before they even come up on you, before you even notice them, they see you. And they see that you're looking up and you're focused on looking up. And they go exactly overhead. Wow, almost could have caught a fucking wreck. I mean, dude, the traffic around here is already bananas. Bananas. Look, it's still right there. So, with this type of crunkness, man, I mean, that's like I said, man, that's hit like Vegas, dude. That's like the club. Ooh, there you go. You got a freaking wicked looking scary face right there. You almost got like a little angel of light looking type figurine. Got another triangle popping in right there too. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I think like the Russians or something developed some kind of floating triangle prism thing. You know what I'm saying? So at certain angles, you can have a straight up Project Bluebeam type situation. Man, it's the old Ronald Reagan freaking, if there is a threat from outer space, how quickly the world would unify, right? Well, that was the goal all along. George Bush Sr. was really president that whole time. I mean, look, Reagan was a useful idiot. Frickin', he was just being used as a proxy. And then George Bush, he was president ever since Kennedy got assassinated. Secretly, he was the real guy running things. It's kind of like the Black Pope in the over there in frickin' Rome. Supposedly, he's the real dude with the real juice. And actually, after George Bush did he actually became president. Frickin', and he said, New World Order. Like, look, it's famous, it's documented. He said it. He coined the term, okay? Frickin', that was the plan all along. But then you got his son in there and look, while his son was in there, he was still running it. And I bet you, frickin', I heard, these people that are deep into politics, okay, they say sometimes you'll get like a guy from the other party and he pretends to be the other side so that they can get into office, and they play a role, but secretly they're really down with the freaking program. But it's just all scripted theatrics like pro wrestling. You know what I'm saying? You know how they go on a long ass rant before the fight? They get the microphone. I mean, even Trump was on that show back in the day. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy how freaking stupid this shit is. Damn, now that looks like a cloaked figurine person or like something, man. Like an Assassin's Creed type cloaked figure. Some spooky. And then you got all these little, like, people, figurines. Ooh. Now that right here, dude, this is an ET looking face, dude. Like straight up alien looking face. I mean, it's like, I think maybe some of these things that look, damn, then there's a black freaking dot showed up right where that cloaked figure was at like a minute ago. Freaking, damn, I forgot what I was saying. I mean, yeah, man, it's freaking active today, dude. It's almost like on, oh yeah, I remember now. It's almost like on Ghostbusters when the spirits started taking over New York. But what I was saying is, if these entities, man, they're like multi-dimensional, okay? So it's like time is moving different for them. So like the way they manifest, it's like slower, or sometimes it's just it's a slow flash, but it's because it's multi-dimensional, man. And the time streams, like they're only hitting a certain like overlap with this dimension. I mean, look, I've seen things manifest out of like volcanoes. Okay, you see the demon fly out of fucking the building when the building crashed on 9/11. Like literally, there was a fucking devil, gremlin, demon thing that came out of the freaking explosion, man. So I mean, same thing there. When there's massive amounts of energy or destruction, for a second you'll see these things appear and manifest. I mean, I wish I could have saved all the archives and stuff, all the crazy paranormal weird stuff on this kind of genre. I mean, and it said, you know, George Bush Jr. said something about the angel rides in the whirlwind, and then that happens. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're these high level governmental type people, man. They're in contact with these things somehow. I mean, or it could be like it's like they live in these, actually, they ain't even humans. They're just entities from a different dimension, man, freaking with a skin suit on. I mean, you wonder how these people could be so evil. You know what I'm saying? And how they got so much pull, like they really made it happen. They get it done. All means necessary. I mean, don't know. Can't say yay or nay, but I'm still, you know, just jotting down the evidence. You know, the more and more stuff compiles over time, till I get that final piece of that puzzle, man. Look, there's the triangle again. It was over here like 10 minutes ago. Now it's over there. I mean, yeah, I've caught like these, like the best thing I could describe it as is a Merkaba, man. And it's like Merkabas, man. It's like called a tetragram or something like that, dude. But it's basically like quartz crystals and like crystals. They grow in these weird shapes where they like double in size, and they'll be triangular, they'll be cubed, then they'll be like an 8-sided cube, and then it doubles, and then it resets and it starts over again. And it's like, it's weird from what I've seen. It's similar to that. Like, oh my gosh, dude. You can see a big giant circle just manifest right there. Frickin' kind of like where that, it's not far from where that mothership cloaked looking cloud that the dude was pointing at in the sky. It's right in that same general vicinity. Like it's just kind of floating along, hoovering, moving real slow. Ooh. Bunny-eared head. Whoa. You got Wile E. Coyote, man, popping out right there. Like, look, yeah, it's got long horns, actually. Yeah, it almost looks like a little dog. Whoa. Ooh, look at this. So you got this triangle pointing up. This one's pointing down, but it's got like 3 points on the top. Yeah, man. So yeah. I knew this was coming all day, though. I felt it. I just started seeing the signs. I'm like, man, all right. And sure enough, didn't disappoint today, man. I mean, it's just beautiful, beautiful clouds, man. I mean, there was sunshine too. Like, look, it's just on days where it's partially cloudy and it's sunny, and you got all these contrasts of colors and frickin' like conditions, man. There's all these wavy clouds looking. You can see the atmospheric river and shit. Basically. So, I mean, it's like, look, conditions were good. I mean, even now, you got over here, this is about medium dark. You got light, a little darker. It's light in here, but it's not, it's a different kind of light than dark. Then a weird little bit of light there. You know what I'm saying? And then you got that freaking straight up triangle there. So it's like, it's the contrast, man. The contrast is what it is. That's what really sets it off. And we're right up in the time that I coined it the magic window. And it's when it's like kind of like it's the last kind of 15-25 minutes right before sundown. You know what I'm saying? Same thing kind of happens in the morning. Like when you see that starting to get light just a little bit, and you can like, if you got the right view, you can see on the horizon, man, that like, look, happens real quick, but you get this freaking like small window where it's like you get this extreme contrast, and it causes effects you can only see during that small window. Kind of like red skies in the morning, sailors take warning. Red skies at night, sailors delight. Look, there's just little things you can discern, because it's just that's the way it was freaking designed. Because, yeah, man, everything happens for a reason, man. There's no such thing as coincidence. It's not evolution. Look, actually, if evolution was the case, we'd all be getting stronger and living longer. But no, dude, we're waning, man. And there needs to be a great renewal. Frickin', because, you know, all the years of the abuse and the suffering and the frickin', you know, the exploitation frickin' of mankind. It would seem by mankind, but I don't know. It is, but it also ain't. There's got to be outside forces at play with this. So that's another way to scapegoat man for everything. That's what they do. Because we're just monkeys that, look, dehumanizing, the minimizing, you know what I'm saying? Freaking, you know, I don't know. I just don't see it the way they see things, man. I gotta shut this down so I can upload. You did?